Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Avengers issue number 1. Marvel's fresh start starts here. So yeah, this was a pretty good book. I can't lie, man. I can't lie. Can't sit here and start trying to throw around any fluff. This was pretty good. You get the return of the legacy characters from way back in the day. The Avengers 1 million BC, 1 billion BC. I think it was 1 million. Whatever. A really effing long time ago. BC characters, all right? So you got like Odin wielding Mjolnir, you got Phoenix teasing him, you got, I guess that's Bashanga with it, as the Black Panther, you got Agamotto as the Sorcerer Supreme, this Moon Dragon / Iron Fist is hanging out with the Star Brand, just like it's pretty cool. I'm digging this. So it's only the first couple of pages, which I think is perfect. Their story, their tale, everything about them is not something that I will ever want to see all together in one book. This is something I want to see just a couple of pages, just couple little teases, couple little hints here and there, maybe in like the thick of a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, the final battle against the final host. Maybe have a couple of quick little like flashback scenes to what happened then and what's happening now and make that comparison. Something like that would be perfect for this kind of a story. Whatever. I'm not telling people how to write the comic books I love. I want to read the comic books I love. I want to love them. So what's happening here is you actually have the final host showing up. And all of the original Sentinels that we've known and feared, they're dropping like flies out of warp ports in space on the Earth. So the final host is coming for the final judgment. And we might actually learn a little something more about the Celestials, because we know they come, they mess around with the genetic patterns of people. That you have the standard creatures that will evolve to their fullest extent, throughout history. You have creatures that are immediately brought to the edge of evolution, the Eternals, and then you have the Deviants, which are basically, in many ways, the original mutants. You know what I'm saying? All just badang thrown in front of us, and then we see, then they'll come back and they'll judge to see how everything's been going, good, bad, whatever. Once in a while, Cyclops will show up and use an optic blast and blow off the hand before it makes the thumbs down symbol. Going back to Louise Simonson writing X-Force. I'm just saying, you never know what's going to happen next with the Celestials. So here, the final host is coming. We've never actually seen the true final host. So we're getting the team started. They're getting all back together, including the knight and the soldier and the god. Was it supposed to be the god or something else? Anyway, whatever. Those three. Okay, you got Thor, you got Odin, you got Thor, you got Captain America, and you got Iron Man. Now, what is an Avengers issue 1 without Loki? Well, we found out in this issue because there was no Loki here. But the idea is that Loki's going to be showing up perhaps next issue. Now, this is a twice monthly comic book. So every other week this is coming out. Excellent. Excellent. It's not going to be as adrenaline pushing as the Avengers No Surrender, which was weekly. But all full forgiveness. It's cool, man. Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness on this. Fantastic comic book. Let me tell you how far I had to go to find a flaw. VC's Corey Petit, who does the lettering here, he made a mistake at one point. He forgot to put an extra I, like a capital I, all by itself as an I myself, like that. He forgot to, and wanted to see if you can find it. I'm just saying. That's what I had to go through to try and I had to find spelling mistakes to find something wrong with this comic book. You know what I'm saying? Great comic. We've got like the legacy Avengers from way back in the day. We've got the current Avengers, this new team starting up. We got a promised battle between She-Hulk and Ghost Rider. I think that this is perfect having Ghost Rider in this team, because for the most part, we all kind of like Robbie Reyes. If you don't, whatever, it's your decision. It's up to you. But like I personally and a lot of the people on this channel love that version of Ghost Rider. He was extremely popular in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know what I'm saying? So Robbie Reyes here, dude. I think it's a really great decision to put a Ghost Rider on this team, and I can't think of anybody better for that team than Robbie Reyes. So all of these decisions, great decisions. Everything leading up to this comic book was really good, and the comic itself, this met my expectations. I gotta give it to C.B. Cebulski. I still think that Marvel's Fresh Start is still a really dumb name. I swear I should have just brought out some saran wrap and put it over the camera or something. Maybe CB Cebulski wants to put it over my face. Whatever, man. I'm just saying, I think it's a dumb name. But so far, so good. So far, so good. We'll see in the new issue of Venom coming out with Donny Cates. That's going to be the next thing coming up. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic book an A. This was good. This was good. I honestly don't know what else I could expect from this. We've got so many things on the horizon. We got to see all the upcoming covers, so we get a good idea of what's going to be in there. Everything about this. This just says that this is going to succeed, that this is going to be good, solid, fun. Nothing else I'm looking for in a comic book. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.